Okay, I'm going to do an unboxing of a bait boat that I bought from West Coast Bait Boats. I did some research and I bought a couple cheap beginner bait boats, but I was not, they worked. The Actor bait boat was a good entry level, got me started. I progressed quickly into different things, not realizing I want more. Buy once, pay once is the motto I should adopt. Seem to never adopt that. I always think I could get by with less, and I can, but I want more. So anyway, I upgraded to this West Coast Bait Boats, and I got the let's see, what model was this? I forget. It's the smaller of the two, the Sidekick. And I read reviews, and there's other boats that have different names that are same over in the UK, but I think I'm really going to like this, and I like that everything is integrated into the handset. And so I got the fish finder, the GPS, so I can auto deploy and find my way back to the same spots, and it saves 900 spots, way more than I'll ever need, I'm sure. I say that now, but who knows. And then let's see, the fish finder, the GPS, and the hoppers. It's got 3 hoppers, so it's got two middle hoppers in the main, and it's got one in the back with your line goes right through. I'll show you when I get it unboxed. I have not opened this yet, but I'll kind of go through it as I come apart. But the third thing was, it's not just the hoppers, it's the I can't remember, but it's got battery life. It's all integrated into the handset, so I can do the bait release, fish finder, GPS coordinates. Yeah, here it is, scatterbrained old man trying to remember everything that he bought this for. But anyway, let's just get started with this. The packaging came in like this. I have not done anything. I just got it delivered yesterday, and I have not been able to do anything with it. I've been busy at work for doing a lot of work at where I work at. But first thing that gets me right off is they got a thing to help you open this. Now to get to it is a little something. Let me be right back. I can get something to open this piece. I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, right off the bat, you can see, hope you can see that, is right here. They've got it so you can get to it. It's got a package opening tool that comes with it, which, that says something for them. They've already given you something to help you open it. Not that I don't already have a knife, but we're going to use the thing they gave us. They sent with this. So like I said, they even give you this to help you open the package. I mean, it's the little things. So without further ado, as they say, let's see what we've got. I'll open it up, pull it out here. And right off the bat, I like this. So, I'm going to bend it over here so you can see right at the top. Over in there. Let's see if I can, maybe I can come around to that side and kind of pull this stuff out. You can see it comes with a tripod. As in the picture, it comes with a nice case. We'll look at it a little closer in a minute. It comes with a case for the remote control. And then the packaging, as you can see, I'm going to put this sideways so you can see it as I take it out. There's the partition for the actual hopper, so you can split the 2 hoppers into 2, the middle hoppers, or you can have it as one. So we got the owner's manual. Right there. User manual. I don't know if I'll need it. The guy said I could call him. The guy at West Coast Bait Boat said to call him when I got it. I'm going to put it together before I call him. Have it outside where I can get GPS. This is the handle for it. You can see the color I got was the carbon fiber, graphics color. It comes with some screws, I'm sure, that are for the handle. Looks like an antenna. Well, it's a short antenna. That's what that looks like. No, here's the antenna. I'm not sure what this one is for. Maybe this got dual antennas. One maybe for the boat and one for the fish finder, possibly. Comes with a screwdriver to put the handle on, I'm assuming. Charging cable, or yeah, I'm assuming it's charging cable. I'll find out. A lanyard to hold the remote control around your neck, I'm assuming. I'll put all this stuff to the side here. A box of charger. That's your battery charger. I'm going to keep all these boxes and stuff so that, yeah, there's the charger for the batteries. I'll put that back in the box so I don't get it all separated. I'll charge it when needed. I won't need to charge it right now. I'm not going to, we'll see. I may have to before I call the guy. It looks like a charging cable to split off. You go to that charger, you can charge both batteries at once, it appears. That's what I'm going to guess. Put that in here with the charger. Set it aside. It wasn't in the box, so I'll put it back in the box. Okay, so I'm going to pull this out and set it on the tabletop so this box is out of the way and I can talk to it. But you can see how it's packaged very well. Good packaging here. The handset. You can see the handset right here. Looks good. Nothing damaged. Looks very good. Got a cover on it. Carbon fiber graphics. Looks very good. Got an antenna that comes up on it. Supposed to reach out to like 500 yards, which I'll probably test it somewhat. Okay, that's all that's in the top. The real thing is going to be underneath this. Packaged very well. Make sure there's nothing under here. There's nothing under there. Okay, so now I'm going to set this down, pull the bait boat out. Okay, so here's the boat itself. And it looks awesome. It's rather large. And it's big. Tripod in its own case. Set this aside. Just in case something goes wrong and I gotta send it back. Hopefully that never happens, but I'll store that somewhere. So yeah, here is the boat. It's got a cover for a magnetic cover for your for the baits. So you can see that. So your bait comes in here. This will drop. You put your bait right here, and your line will go right through here. So you should never snag. It looks good. Yeah, looks good. That's plastic, feels tight. Those are magnetic releases. These right here are also supposed to be magnetic, red. So you don't have to fiddle with screws and stuff. One battery goes in this side. It's the same with the other side. It's got a seal inside here. We'll see how well that works. Hopefully it's good. I read reviews, it doesn't leak, and I see the way they've got it made. It goes over the top, so this recesses over the top and runs in here. It looks like water does get in here through that piece or whatever, and it'll run right down and out the side. It can't get down inside there because this is raised. Oh yeah, the magnets work good. That's really good and tight. This one too. Yeah. Smells new. This I think is an auxiliary port. This I'm going to guess is possibly the charging port or an antenna. Maybe I got to take them out to charge them. Don't know that yet, but I'll figure that out. No, I bet you have to take them out to charge them. Their other boat, you could charge them with them inside the boat. This one here is possibly you charge outside. You got to take the batteries out to charge them. But I'll figure that out in a minute. First off, let's just kind of look it over. We got headlights and your tail lights, of course. Power button. I think this here is an auxiliary port. Antenna. Oh, it's on. Didn't even turn. Oh, I didn't. I turned it on. I knew that. Yeah, so it's already charged. This here goes to the antenna port. I'm going to assume it goes on the front here. I would have thought it was screwed down further, but maybe not. Maybe as far as it goes, not real deep. So I guess that's normal for it to stick up like that. Would have thought it went down flush, but it does not. I will keep this in this bag. Let's see, what else are we going to look at here? Here's another antenna. It probably goes on the handset. No, it's got one, doesn't it? So this, I may have to read the owner's manual to see where this goes, unless it goes right here. That looks like a port to plug something in. It's not an antenna. And that is definitely for the accessories. Doesn't look like a charging port to me. I'll have to figure that out in a minute. Yeah, before I put the this goes on here. Oh yeah, it's on off easily. Looks like you can put quite a bit of bait in it. This thing takes 5 kilos of bait. Boy, it doesn't look like it. I'm guessing that depends on what kind of bait you put in there to how much it weighs. But it's going to hold way more than anything I'll ever need. And then back here is a hopper for like your pack bait or whatever, your hook bait anyway. You can just put hook bait in it. But you can cover it up so the rain doesn't get to it if you have PVA bags, which I use. It's got dual motors that, man, this thing feels pretty solid to me. Somebody said it feels like a cheap Chinese thing, but I like this. It feels solid to me. I like the cage around the props. The props feel good. Boy, they're very, compared to my other ones, the cheap ones, these right here are very high pitched, or a very steep pitch of props. And bottom of it, catamaran style, of course. And you can see the doors, there's magnetic closures, so it's an electromagnetic magnet, I'm assuming, that drops these open. Probably it hooks onto these, drop down, I guess, and fall back. We'll see here in a minute. I'll figure that out when I get the remote hooked up to it. That's probably your fish finder transducer. Not sure what these little spots, I think it's just mold marks here. But yeah, it looks good and solid to me. You can see West Coast Bait Boats right here. Great big emblems on the side that you've seen. Looks pretty. Let's put the handle on. Let's figure out where this other little thing goes that I've got. I'm not sure where it goes, unless it goes on here. Yeah, you can use either one, maybe. Not sure. Let's put the handle on. There's the 4 Phillips screws. I'm not sure if it makes a difference which end. I'm sure it does not. They look the same. Whichever way you go. It does have some pins to, so it does only go on right. Pins go on this side, so it lines up perfectly with your pins. Fits in there great. Like it. So, in my background of maintenance work and try not to scratch it up too much yet. I'm sure it'll get its wear and tear. So now I will start all these. From my experience, you always want to start all the screws so that you're not putting any bind and you tighten them up. I'm not sure how tight you want to get these. I guess a whole lot. Bumble fingers. Butter fingers. Yeah, my first impression is actually very good. I like this. We'll see how, I like the handles, good and solid. I don't know, for the reviews, I did see one at the American Carp Society's Mill Creek Cup event. This exact model. I liked it, but it seemed bigger to me then. I think it was this Sidekick. But, oh, it is heavy. I don't even have batteries in there. Oh yeah, batteries. Where are the batteries? They must be in here. I didn't think they came with it. Oh yeah, they're in there. No wonder it's heavy. Okay. Okay, they're in there. I should have known they were in there. Heck, I turned it on. Well, I know. All right, it would be nice to charge these from outside. I wonder if that is a possibility, or if you probably unplug them here and then plug that charger in and split it off to these two like this, and charge them from one charger. So I'd probably split from both sides and then charge it as so. Let's see. What about this here? It charges too. It's not, doesn't take batteries. You just, it charges, so it's rechargeable. I'll take this piece off. I am going to keep all these things so I can, if I have to, send it back. Hopefully not. And I like these controls. I mean, you got, if I remember right, this is the boat control, and this is the releases for your hoppers. So, like one door, two doors, and then the third door will be one or the other of those. Then you got all these other controls that I have seen videos on, and we'll figure all that out. Let's see if it turns it on, see if I can open a couple of these hoppers. Put this cover back on. So this thing's put together. That was pretty easy. All you have to do to assemble it is put your put the antenna on and the handle on. That's it. Don't know what that short thing is, but I'll figure that out. Let me turn it on. All right, power button right here. Probably won't get no GPS signals because I'm inside a barn. It's a metal barn, so it's a Faraday. Now I'll turn on the boat. Oh, these look like they got a green tint. They're on. They're green colored. Didn't know they were green. Green tail lights. Okay, so we're on. Now let's release a hopper. Or let's run it forward and backward to make sure it goes forward. Oh yeah, sounds quiet. Compared to my cheap boats, this thing's supposed to go way faster. 4 seconds and it kicks into auto mode. I don't know if it gives me a reverse, right, left. Okay, hoppers. That's the middle one, back in the back. So up is that one. Now this isn't like the other one. Their other boat, you do this, and these two main. It's only got 2 hoppers, but both of them are motor driven. So you go one direction and it opens it, and you go that same direction and it closes it. These here you manually close back. Oh yes, magnet holds very well. So like you can push them open. I'm guessing if you put in 12-ounce weight, maybe it would cause a problem. I doubt it. There is a gap there, so it didn't look like you'll be able to hold. Liquids will fall right through that hopper right back there. This one too, didn't look like it'll hold them. I could probably make some modifications to make it hold better, but let's open them. Let's see, that was these here, so that one was up, was that one. So to the right is one of them, to the left is the other one. Now they're both done. Same with those, push them closed. And I mean, if I could push them open if I wanted to. They're plastic, they're pretty thick pieces of plastic, these are. I bet they're 1/4 inch thick maybe. But yeah, that's basically the unboxing. I'm not sure where this other piece goes, and I'm wondering about the charger. Let me turn it back off. And they always say to turn your boat off first, and then you turn this handset off. That way it doesn't. You have to hold it in for like 2 or 3 seconds for that to happen. User manual. It'll probably tell me in here, I'll bet, what that little piece is. Shipping list, airbag, remote control, boat antenna, yeah, this thing will do auto home. It automatically goes and deploys, but when you go to auto deploy to a spot, it releases all the hoppers, not just, you can't just go and auto deploy to one and auto deploy to the second. I mean, and it automatically goes to the next one, and you can't program all 3 of them to go to different places. But you can do it manually. You can auto go to your first spot and then manually deploy, auto go to your next spot, and then manually deploy and manually deploy each one of these. But you can't program all 3 to go 1, 2, and 3 on its own. This book is very simple. I mean, it's not difficult to read. I mean, I like the way they laid this thing out. Actually, it's way simpler than most I've seen. I like this. Actually, this is very easy to follow manual. Now, to get into advanced settings and stuff, you're probably going to have to go somewhere else to find out more information, because this is all they sent. And I know this thing does a little more. It may be plenty to do what you need. This thing here, what did I decide that was? I'm not sure what this does. Oh, this charges your handset. That's going to charge your handset. This here, I'm going to guess, is just if you don't need to go 500 yards. Oh, I'm sorry, 500 meters is the thing. Yards versus meters. And I'm going to guess you can use either one. I'll bet this is if you don't need to go, it'll reach whatever you need to. I'll probably leave that on. Well, when I go to the lake and try it, I'll probably have that one on. Let's see. Lanyard. I don't know if I'll use it or not. But if I do, it's got a latch hook on here, a little catch. And it's got this. I've seen these before. These are to detach it very easily. So you could have it on there and hook this onto here, which I'll probably do just in case I want to use it. You would hook this onto this piece right here, I'm assuming. This is the one that actually hooks onto the tripod. Let's do that. Let's hook the tripod up. And maybe you can leave this hooked on there and have it on the tripod. So anyway, let's do that. Let's set up this tripod. Put this back on here so I don't lose it. Take this off. And let's see what thing. Let's set this up real quick. Comes in its own bag. I really like that. It's like a nice heavy duty tripod too. It's not no cheapie. It doesn't feel like a cheapie. Oh yeah. Got a little crank on it to crank it up and down. I'll set that up real quick. Nice locks. It's got some swivel feet on it that I like. I'm not sure about the banks. Might be better to have spikes for the bank, but we'll see. Let's see. Feels good and solid though on this concrete floor, but you're not always going to be on a concrete floor. Anyway, let's put this handset on here. Let's see if I'm using it. I would probably want this torquing so I can move it up and down. So let's mount this on here. It looks like it's got a simple one. Oh, it pushes down. I got it. I'm not real familiar with these tripods and stuff. But, oh, okay. So that released it. So it's got a release to release this piece off of it. Push this thing to the side and it releases it. And then you just slide it in here to lock it in place. So put this on first. On here somewhere. Let's see, that it ain't threaded. I thought it was. I'm gonna have to figure that out. That does not thread on there like I thought it might. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, that's it for now. I'll when I get this hooked on here, I'll show you what it's like. But I'm sure it's simple. I'm just not seeing what it is, how to do it. But I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll get back with you guys. Thanks again. Okay, yeah, it was like I thought. It's very simple to use this. Yeah, it was actually very simple. So now if I wanted to take it off to use as a lanyard, let's take it off like this. With this piece right here, I had to take out this piece that was already on it and then put this on it to use for that. Now I could just leave this on here. I'm not sure what, I'll probably not even have this back on there because now I can just hook this thing up with either that latch hook or this piece. And I'll probably do it with this little piece right here, or both maybe I can have hooked on there. Nah, I'll use this piece, that way I can leave it. No, I'm thinking it'd be easier just to do it like this. I can hook it like this. And now I can hang it on my neck if I just want to wear this thing. Yeah, it's not too heavy. Well, it's in your face. Kind of wish that was a little longer, but I mean, you can unhook it and hold it and then hang it back on here. Yeah. Yeah, so if you need to walk somewhere with it, walk down the bank instead of having it on this. It's nice to have this. This is kind of hands-free kind of thing. I like it like that. Yeah, then you take it off of here, off your neck, you put it back on here, you move this lever to the side just a touch. It's back in place, lock it in, and now you're right here to do it. And you got this thing here, you loosen this collar up and you can crank this thing up and down for height. It looks like it goes quite a bit. Feels solid. You can crank it to whatever height you want. I mean, for a tall guy even. I mean, I've only got the first set of legs out. And then you can lock it down for stability so it doesn't move around. You got this handle here to move it however you want, and then you can move it side to side. I got it tightened up. You move this around side to side, up and down. And once you got it there and your boat is out there, you might want to have your antenna up like this so it reaches out further, I'm guessing. And then you can have your fishing rod here or have it free down there, and then you can do it with one hand. You can go forward, reverse, and left, right, like the joysticks. I thought these buttons didn't do anything, but they feel like they do. They aren't just stickers. I thought this was like a digital model of the controller, but anyway. So I'm not sure these buttons right here do anything. These buttons. But then you've got a light on it to turn your lights on the boat. Let's turn this all back on again. Turn the boat on. Takes a few seconds to get connected. Like I said, I'm probably not going to use GPS signals. You can see it shows down here GPS signals, so I'll try to go through these as they look like to me, see how intuitive this thing is for you, but probably too far away to tell what these emblems are. But on the top right here, it shows you a controller. Now it's like 3.8 volts.